Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is March 30th, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. So Tesla is up $1.40, 0.72%. Closed at 195.28. Post-market, we are up by 44 cents, 0.23%, closing at 195.72. So let's look at what this looks like on the chart. So yesterday we had our break of this downward resistance right here. This is what the change in pattern is. A change in pattern, the stock was making lower highs, and we could never break above this line, but yesterday we broke over this line. Yes, it's not the biggest break in the world. We just barely broke it. I know, but at least we broke it. So this is a change in pattern. So something is consistently happening, and then there's an exception. There's something new. So yes, it could be an exception, or it could be a change of a new trend. Right now, we have a red candle. We have a longer wick at the top than what we have at the bottom. The candle itself is a little bit bearish from that point of view, but we made a higher low and we made a higher high. So nobody bought Tesla at a lower price today than 194.42. So it means that the price is still going up. And now it's really clear that we are still under this horizontal resistance. We will need to break this horizontal resistance to get even more move. This one is at 198.12. Breaking 198.12 would be better. We are de-risking things. This is the concept of de-risking. You can buy at any point. You can buy at any point. If we are into a downtrend, then that's not the right time to buy, in my opinion, because the stock should continue to go down. So here we are into an uptrend. We are into an uptrend and we stayed above 187.41. So you could have bought there at any point because we are above 187.41 and we should remain above 187.41. We had this triangle pattern right here, this wedge pattern right here, which was showing us that we were making lower highs and lower highs, never breaking that resistance. But now, all of a sudden, we are starting to break that resistance. So now we have a little bit more clues that the stock wants to go higher. A second clue, the first clue being that, well, we are staying above 187.41. So if a stock maintains itself, we can know that the stock is not into a downtrend. It's maintaining itself, so that's one thing. But now we are breaking this downward resistance. That's a second thing. The third thing is going to be when we are going to break 198.12. So then that's going to be another de-risking aspect. And we already have a stochastic over 60, which is a de-risking aspect in itself. This is how I interpret what is happening right now. Let's take a look at the hourly chart a little bit. We have a nice move on the first hour. Second hour closed a little bit higher with a really nice high that we could not break for the rest of the day. We still have a good support right here, maybe at 194.84, something like that. We have stochastic over 60 and everything else on the 1 hour chart is positive. Let's come back on the daily chart. Quite strong stochastic. Let's hope that this continues and we go even higher tomorrow. MACD is positive, RSI is positive, and DMI is also positive. Let's look at Tesla news a little bit. Tesla is planning to build a battery plant in the US with CATL, a Chinese electric vehicle battery manufacturer. Bloomberg reported today. Tesla would license the technology from CATL and would serve as the plant's owner and operator. This is a little bit different than what Tesla has done in Nevada. In Nevada, Tesla built the Gigafactory, and Panasonic forked over the investment to put its own machines into that factory. Now it seems that Tesla wants to license the technology and probably buy the machines and would be the owner and operator. I see this as Tesla taking a little bit more control into the manufacturing of the batteries. It makes sense since they bought Maxwell Technologies with their dry electrode technology, which was really just a prototype that Tesla had to work on. And also with the fact that Tesla is also having a battery factory at Fremont where they are making the 4680s. Tesla is really going after the manufacturing of its own batteries. So I think it's great because Tesla is super great at vertically integrating everything that they do. And I'm sure that they can improve this process also. And now we have this piece of news. Tesla solar roof installations, 3,000 in the US, have badly missed projections. So after Tesla acquired SolarCity in 2016 for $2.6 billion, Elon Musk had high hopes for its solar shingle technology, produce and install 1,000 of them weekly within a few years. Yet Tesla has installed only 3,000 solar roof systems in the US total, according to new research from Wood Mackenzie. So apparently, average weekly solar roof installations were a paltry 21 in the US in 2022, down from 32 in the first quarter of last year. It is what it is. I prefer that Tesla concentrates on building cars and also ramping up Berlin and Texas, and also releasing the Cybertruck this year. On a lighter note, Tesla launches Giga Beer, a Cybertruck-inspired $30 beer. Tesla has launched its Giga Beer, a limited edition Cybertruck-inspired beer that is selling for the equivalent of $30 a beer. At the launch of the Gigafactory Berlin project, Musk announced that Tesla would be making its own beer, so we can consider it officially launched. Also, Tesla poaches battery expert to fix its dry electrode issue. Tesla has poached a battery manufacturing expert to lead its dry electrode, which has been identified as one of the main bottlenecks for Tesla's 4680 battery cell. I thought this was solved, though. Electrek has learned that Tesla has hired a new battery manufacturing expert to help carry the dry electrode project to the finish line. Matt Tyler, a Milwaukee School of Engineering educated mechanical engineer, has been working on battery cell for over a decade. Most recently, he was working for Cambridge-based 24M, a battery manufacturer pioneering what it calls semi-solid electrodes for lithium batteries. The company describes the technology on its website. Invented in the MIT lab of Dr. Yet-Ming Chang, semi-solid electrodes use no binder, mixing electrolyte with active material to form a clay-like slurry. The unique slurry allows us to create thick electrodes with less volume, mass, and cost while enabling a simpler manufacturing process. It's simpler and safer with more reliable performance. Tyler was at the company for more than 6 years, and most recently, he held the role of Vice President of Advanced Manufacturing. I think this is great news. So let's take a look at the VIX and the overall market. So what's happening with the VIX? VIX is down by 0.1 at 1901. The stochastic is still under this downtrend. Perfect. We like it like this. So after having broken 32,550 yesterday, Dow Jones is going even higher. We have stochastic at 66, and now we are under 32,874. So that's fine. Things are moving along like they should be. S&P 500 also moving along. We are having some horizontal resistance at 4,100, but that's fine. This is par for the course. In terms of NASDAQ, moving a little bit higher, we are still above 11,834. That's nice to see this. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is still under 1566. Stochastic is good, and we are making tiny higher lows. So we are inching a little bit higher and higher. Silver is even going outside of its bullish channel right here. It's going faster than this. This is actually pretty fast for silver. If we draw a line like this, is extremely steep. It won't last a long time. It's going to need to correct at some point. It's going to be making a correction at some point, and then we are going to have a more sustainable move assuming that this bullish channel is still not fast enough for silver. Bitcoin is bouncing really well on this downward resistance. It's now using it as support, and now it tried to break outside of its bullish channel and came back in. But it is still making a higher low and also a higher high. And last but not least, Ripple. Ripple, which was ripping, is just having a sideways day. Nothing too special about that. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.